it's a kind of potentially a long-term illness that is not what people tend to think it is. And I think because of the use of the term chronic fatigue as well as ME, people think about fatigue and they think about if they go to the gym or they have a day at work and then afterwards they're feeling tired, and that's like fatigue. And it just isn't the same thing at all. You can't do physical exercise because you haven't got the energy, or if you do it, you feel terrible the next day. It's the mental side of it, what people call the brain fog. I became very, very sensitive to light and sound, and I couldn't deal with bright light at all. I never realised that a noise could basically feel painful. One of the last times I tried to go out, and I tried to go to the theatre with my friend, and I thought, okay, this might be manageable because I'll get transport there and back, I'll get lifts there and back, and all I've got to do is sit down for an hour and a half, right? And I spend most of my time sat down anyway, so how hard can it be? I like going to the theatre, this will be fine. And by the time we got to the end of that hour and a half, I was absolutely out of it. I was watching the Tour de France yesterday, and they were talking about the fact that the longer and longer you go when you're bike racing, it's like you're trying to do the same amount of work with a smaller and smaller engine because your body's getting more and more fatigued. And that, thinking about it, that's quite a good analogy, because it's like I can't keep talking to you because I can't get the words out. I can't think of the right words. When you have that kind of a crash, it's like your IQ being like 30 points being knocked off your IQ. Basically, you go stupid and emotional. I can tell if it's coming. There's a point where it switches over to still feel like I've got some energy, but basically it's switched over to adrenaline, and it's kind of rushy energy because I've actually already done too much and it's time to stop. And to begin with, I would be like, oh, wow, I feel kind of energized. I can keep going for a while. This is great. And I didn't realize that switch had kind of happened. When I get really exhausted, I can't sleep, which is ironic. I would feel spaced out and wired and kind of like high afterwards. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. The idea of it's just insane.